Good morning, MCC. My name is Emmy Beeson, and I'm honored to be with you this morning to provide our communion meditation. I know that the world is a little bit crazy right now. A little bit might be an understatement. I know that things are so different. How we figure out how to worship together, how we can spend time together is so different, and I'm just grateful to have the opportunity to come to you like this and be a part of our congregation. I heard once that when ministers speak, they are really sharing a sermon that's about something that's going on in their lives, what's in their heart, what's troubling them, what are they struggling with, and that's what comes out at the pulpit. And I don't know if that's true, or maybe it's true sometimes, but it's true for me today. In my little mini lesson right now, this is what I'm struggling with. This is where I'm finding God's grace. In the last, 6+ months, my entire professional world at school has been completely turned upside down. Unlike many other industries, we have had to figure out how to reimagine every single process that we use at school. And it has absolutely been an exhausting time for me, for my staff, for my leadership. I see a lot of people about to melt down, and grace is needed for anybody who is part of a school system. So extend your grace to us. But in this time of great challenge, I have been really seeking and leaning in and trying to figure things out. And some days I've been successful in hearing God's voice, and other days I feel lost, right? The human experience. And I've been reading a book by Max Lucado, so I'm totally stealing his stuff this morning. But it spoke so powerfully to me about where God is and when he shows up. The book is called Traveling Light, and it's an old one, but the scripture that we're focusing on is Hebrews 4:16. And it says, "Let us therefore boldly approach the throne of our gracious God, where we may receive mercy and his grace, and find his grace and timely help." And he added the emphasis of timely help. That there is a process to when God delivers his good gifts of what we need. And he shares an example that I absolutely could relate to in traveling with my own children. When we travel, when we fly, I do not give them their airline tickets when we leave the house. Back in the days of paper, they were in my purse, and I held every ticket for every family member. And I held it when we went through the part where we're checking some luggage, and I held it when we went through security. And it wasn't until we got to the gate where we walked single file onto the plane that I would give my kids their ticket to show to the people who work for the airline and make their way back to the plane. And he uses this example that this is the timely help. We receive God's grace and mercy at just the right time. God has all of these things stored up for us, and he isn't withholding what we need, but to the moment that it is just the right time to bless us with the thing that helps us travel to the next section, to the next leg of our journey, that gives us the energy, gives us the authority to enter the next place. I can't get on a plane without something that says I have the authority to do so. And God is walking with us just like I would walk with my children through every step of the airport and give them what they need exactly when they need it. And so that verse, "Let us therefore boldly approach the throne of our gracious God, where we may receive mercy and in his grace find timely help," has been so powerful to me. And I hope that this morning as you think about your walk and you think about all the things that in life that are different right now and where you really need God's presence to be, that you're counting on Him and trusting that in the perfect time, God will bless you with exactly what you need. That's my prayer for you.